Hey guys, it's the P.O.E and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I drop my next video. Today we're back here with another reaction video. Today we got Just a Few Acres Farms. We got P. He does cows and pigs. You know, he does a little livestock. This guy has motivated me to get into pigs. You know, you will see. He got a big fan base. He got the dream fan base for a YouTuber. So we're gonna get into Mr. P and we're gonna see what he has going. So with no more let's get to it.
Well, the rain finally stopped, but everything is so soggy. I'm going out to check on the cattle. Titus, what have you been doing? You've been rubbing your head in the mud. Is that war paint? Hey, buddy.
Bro, that motherfucker
My
like a
gosh,
dog.
you're covered. I've been hearing a lot of that lately. Coming from the barn in Oregon, too.
What the world? Y'all just hear that? I ain't know a cow make that noise.
The rain finally stopped, but everything is so
I'm gonna let that one slide.
I'm going out to check on the cattle. Titus, what have you been doing? You've been rubbing your head in the mud. Is that war paint? Hey, buddy. My gosh, you're covered. I've been hearing a lot of that lately, coming from the barn in Oregon, too. They know it's about time for them to have their annual battle. Howdy, cows. How are you guys doing? Oh, Patty. You guys always got complaints for me. Looks to me like it's time to move them off this field. Right, little ones? It's time to move to a new buffet, isn't it?
You got a lot of them.
If you remember, I moved them onto this 5-acre open field when I was having fence problems, and they've been on here now, well, ever since those fence videos, so I guess it's been 2 weeks, and they've got it down where I'm going to move them. I think that after the grass that they've trampled comes back up, they'll be able to graze it one more time this year, probably late, probably last field of the year, but I'm going to move them up onto a small field now.
Fun fact. I learned that one of them cows can feed your whole family for a year. Probably more. A family of 5. It did. I'm like, yeah, that one cow. Like 20 T-bone steaks, like 20, yeah. So, I like cows.
Right, buddy? If I wanted them to, they could scrounge grass in here till it looked like a golf green, but I'd rather pull them off of it now, and I usually let them graze it real low last thing after the frost, when the grass is kind of gone dormant. Then we can leave that for the winter. And I'm going to move them on to this little, I don't know, it's 2 acres or a little less field that's kind of right behind our house, and here's the grove over here. They'll only be on here for, I don't know, 3-4 days at the most.
So
I just
he
gotta
just
take down
keep
the gate here,
rotating.
and then we'll be in business. I turned the fencer off because it is very, very hot. All right, it's time.
Ad. It's an ad. Give me a minute. 1 minute. I'm gonna get back to you.
It's time to call them in. Where'd your cows go? Come on, cows! What? They're ignoring me. Come on, cows! Come on, cows! Oh, Patty perked her head up. Here she comes. Come on, cows! It's funny when
It worked though.
run
It
and
worked.
their udder swings back and forth. Come on, cows! Here they come. Come on, cows! Well, let's go. Yeah, we can talk
Not they all
about
stopped at the same time.
it. You too, Titus. Got your war paint on. Let's go, guys. Come on. Come on, cows. The Titus. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You miss your buddy Orton, don't you? You wonder what he's doing. How many females he has with him. Yeah, that's right. Come on, cows. Quit your lollygagging.
If only we knew what animals really said.
Oh, he never gives it up. I don't dare tell him he's got a poopy butt either. He wouldn't like that very much. Come on, cows. Always got to call them in a straight line and then work them around the corner. Come on, cows. Well, let's go. Come on. Act like I'm bringing them into this pasture over here, which they're going to graze later in the fall. Come on, cows. And then I'll zip them right back through that way. Now I ought to be able to pull them through. All right, guys, watch out. I fooled you guys. We're not going over there. We're going in here. Come on, cows. Now I can pull them back this way. Come on, cows.
Man, I like that. Don't seem
There
like.
you go, guys. Come on, cows. I love working with cattle, getting to know how they'll behave. Yeah, new grass here. Look at that clover.
Snip, snip, snip.
Chomp that right up.
So I learned that cows, they have what, 3 stomachs? I think they have a stomach in the neck. So, well, I do know that. I say that. I know that they have a stomach in the neck, so they can hurry up and eat. So they won't be hunted. You know what I'm saying? Because like in Africa, you know, you got cows. Cows are like they wild. You know, you got wild cows. And when they just in the safari, they eating and stuff, they get hunted by leopards, lions, all types of stuff. So they gotta hurry up and eat their grass and run. You know what I'm saying? So that's why cows, you see them and they're chewing, they eat like the lawnmower. They eat, keep. That was neat.
Little Titus. You just want too much attention, you know. The cows won't normally eat down this field like they do our other fields, and I think one of the reasons is that it tastes different. This pasture was seeded, I'll bet you, it's got to be going on 20 years ago. Before we were actually farming, the whole farm for a while was planted in grass, and they came and green chopped it. Well, they made haylage out of it. So there is alfalfa in here. And this is how I first discovered that chickens like alfalfa so much, because this was the first field we ran them on when we started. It's got some clover in it, and then I'm not sure what the long blade grasses are, but they don't like them as much. And I found that when I buy hay too, if they get off the species that they're used to on pasture, they're not as happy with them. And this field's also a good example of why I choose to make hay off of my pastures. It really is starting to look good. No better place to be, right? Well, you made it in, little one. You're smarter than the average calf. See how furry she is? They're already starting to get their winter
Pete,
coats.
the cool old guy.
I have a Part B to my cattle plan today, and I guess it's time to implement it. Before I proceed with Part B, I wanted to see if I can chase these little buggers down the fence line, get them in with their moms, so I can close up this field. Very small percentage chance that I can do that, but we'll give it a try. All right, guys, let's move it on up. They're going to be reluctant to leave the mass of cows on this side of the fence. Come on, guys. Let's go. Well, at least the herd's moving with them. No, don't wander out there. Stay on the fence line. Come on, you. What are you doing?
I just think it's neat how they got the tags on them. Like, you got, like, those are names. Like, say you cow 115. Your name probably in there Cherry Hill or something, you know what I'm saying? 115 Cherry Hill, weight, you know what I'm saying? Like, this neat. Just keeping up with them statistics. Yeah, I like that about farming.
The mass of cows on this side of the fence. Come on, guys. Let's go. Well, at least the herd's moving with them. No, don't wander out there. Stay on the fence line. Come on, you. What are you doing? You're too young to be messing around that way. Come on. Come on. You little goof. All right, you're almost there. You're going to figure it out pretty soon. Come on, guys. Make it around the corner here. Through the mud.
Drops on you, hear me?
Look at that. You guys figured it out with a little help. There you go. In with the rest of them. Then I can head back and turn the fence back on. And next, I can give these guys in the barn a little surprise. Oh, I just got to open this gate here. All right, Orden. Oh, my gosh. Do you want to go out? Okay, let's open the gate. There you go, bud.
How big they boil it. That's a bull.
You guys can go too. All of you. Gotta go chase out the little ones. Come on, little one. Let's go outside. Go with Mom.
So I would guess that the bulls are usually bigger. Of course, they make sense. The bulls are the males. Heifers and steers are female cows. The heifers and steers. And the bulls are male cows. Yeah. See, I'm there. You feel me? I'm there.
They're just warming up. Everybody's headbutting. See, the cows over there are doing it. They got to reestablish their pecking order. Ooh. I think they're still just kind of testing each other out.
Getting heavy. Hey.
Well, getting rougher.
They getting dirty.
Whoa.
Not the other cows coming to watch. Y'all peep.
Break time.
Thank you.
Break time again.
They remind
you guys
me
are getting old.
Of people.
These guys are at it too.
Yeah, definitely remind me of people.
Jeez, this is like a mob fight.
You
You guys got to sort it out. Every year this happens, we keep 2 bulls, and I know it's a small herd for 2 bulls. We only have 34 head right now. But Dexters are not something I go around the corner and find a new bull for. And finding a good bull, well, that's even tougher. AI hasn't worked for us, so we've decided to keep 2 bulls. It's cheaper for us still to keep 2 bulls than to buy Dexter semen and do AI. It costs us about $40 a straw for semen. So this time of year, they've been separated for 4.5 weeks for breeding season. We separate out the herd. We choose which cows to go with which bull, and we put them into 2 separate herds. Well, today they're coming back together, and they have to reestablish, just like all the other animals in the herd do, who's dominant. You guys are goofy. You're running around in circles. The ladies can get rough too.
They might me want to get into cattle, cause they look fun. I ain't gonna lie, they look fun. If y'all think they look fun, comment down below, cause
that is a weird battle position right there.
They lit. I ain't gonna lie.
These bulls will go at it until one gets too tired to fight anymore, and he'll sulk off into another field. Every year until now, it's been Orden, the brown bull. Titus is just older, and he's got the tricks more than Orden does, I guess. And Orden will be down for a couple weeks if he loses. I don't know what'll happen if Titus loses because he's never lost before. Believe it or not, even though they have this kind of jousting match here, they will settle their differences and get along just fine. They're together almost all the year. And they get along well as two bulls. But when you add females in, believe it or not, even though they have this kind of jousting match here, they will settle their differences and get along just fine. They're together almost all the year. And they get along well as two bulls. But when you add females in like we have now, this is what happens. They're really getting into it. In the end, the winner's decided by whoever pushes the other one backwards more. You guys, everyone is excited. This is their biggest match of the year, but it's not their only match of the year. Once in a while, they'll just test each other. They'll have these, not as big as this one, but they need to sort of reaffirm who's dominant between the two of them. And the cattle, the cows, the yearlings, they do the same thing. Will either of these bulls get hurt? No, they won't. Bulls can get a lot worse than this. If these guys had horns, if they were bigger bulls, these are small bulls, they could hurt each other, that's for sure, but these guys have never hurt each other. The worst injury anybody's ever had is Orden's got a lump right here on his head, and it'll get a little red from all the headbutting. But no broken legs, no legs.
Oh.
That's a good one for Orden. Score one. Am I nervous one of these bulls is going to come after me? No. There couldn't be anything further from their mind than each other. That's all they care about right now. I just have to stay clear enough that one of them doesn't get pushed into me, that's all. Man, Titus got him good that time. Orden's definitely on the losing end of this match so far. This is exactly what happens in nature with animals up and down the line. They don't have to be in a farm to exhibit this behavior. There's always a pecking order, no matter the animal. Pigs, chickens, turkeys, yes, even turkeys, cattle, they'll all establish who's dominant, and in the end, it's what keeps things peaceful when everybody knows their place. They are really winded. Meanwhile, the rest of the cattle are saying, well, enough of this. I'm going back out to the new pasture. Mom and little one. Oh, now Orden's got a crisis poop. You know, you got to get rid of that extra weight. Ooh. Well, I don't think there's any question of the way this is going to go. Titus is clearly dominant, but I feel bad for Orden in a way. To always be second fiddle. Oh. I'm going to leave these guys to it, and I'll come back and check on them in an hour or two. It's been a couple hours, so let's go see if we can tell who won the bull battle. Well, there's all the cows. Where are the bulls? Somehow Orden's gotten way down into the lower pasture. He must have broke through the gate. Huh. All by himself, though. Oh, he didn't break through a fence. This gate has been left open since I moved the cattle out of here. He just came down here to be by himself, I guess. Come on, Orden. Come on, buddy. It's pretty clear that he lost the battle because he's all down here by himself, pouting, and Titus is actually up with the cattle way up top. Poor Orden. He is not happy. I feel bad for him, but that's the way it works. There can only be one boss. Orden. Here, buddy. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. He's obviously upset. I think I'm just going to leave this field open so he has some space to get better, I guess. I don't know. Don't worry, in a few days things will be back to normal. The herd will have settled all of their differences and have their new pecking order in line. Orden will be back with the group, so that's just the way it goes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Don't worry, in a few days things will be back to normal.
If you guys like this video, make sure you like and hit the subscribe button. And if you guys are farmers of your own, make sure you put your info in the comments below, and I will react to you. I will be happy to react to you. Thank you, guys.